Good morning and a very warm welcome. You're watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant Hakal. The top stories first. MPs draw attention of government regarding issues of public concern, blame the government for increase in prices of salt and other daily essentials. Maoist leader says party continues to support the government, claims that the party is not responsible for every decision taken by Oli. Coronavirus cases start spiraling in Nepal, claims 13 lives across the country. WHO Director General skeptical about pandemic ending soon, says coronavirus a long way from over. And Punjab Kings win thriller beat Rajasthan by 4 runs. And now the news in detail. Speaking at the 0 hour during yesterday's meeting of the House of Representatives, the lawmakers drew the attention of the government to various issues of public concern. Speaking during the 0 hour of the House of Representatives meeting on Monday, MP Anjana Bisankhe said that even the decision taken by the party could not be registered in the parliamentary committee immediately. She said that registration is done only on the basis of settings. MP Krishna Bahadur Rai said that the empowered Bagmati Civilization Integrated Development Committee has not been able to work as intended. MP Khagraj Adhikari demanded that MCC agreement be made a business of the parliament. MP Khem Prasad Lohani thanked the government for laying the foundation stone of 396 basic hospitals, inaugurating the Melamchi drinking water project, laying the foundation stone of 165 strategic roads and planning to pave the roads connecting the municipality to the centre. MP Gajendra Bahadur Math said that the government has increased the price of petrol and diesel by masking it under the success of Melamchi water project. He also said that the prices of salt, oil and pulses have also gone up, while also blaming the government for using coronavirus pandemic as an excuse. Maoist Centre leader Sakti Basnet has claimed that his party continues to support the government in order to defend the parliament. Speaking at the special hour during yesterday's House meeting, Basnet said that the Maoist Centre has given continuity to its support to the government to balance the power equation in the parliament. He made such comments after the Maoist party was accused of displaying dual character of supporting the government and initiating the process of formation of a new government at the same time. He added that the party's support to the government does not necessarily mean that they support every deed of the government. CPN-UML Chairman KP Sharma Oli has summoned the party's Central Committee meeting. According to UML sources, Prime Minister and Party Chairman Oli has called the Central Committee meeting for April 19th. Meanwhile, senior UML leaders Madhav Kumar Nepal and Chalanath Khanal have been saying that the party should take back the decisions taken by the previous Central Committee meetings held in their absence. However, Oli has decided not to withdraw the decisions. Chairman Oli had recently expelled CPN leader Nepal Khanal Surendra Pandey and Bhim Rawal from the party for 6 months. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Back after the break, we continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 496 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 280,524, while the number of active cases has increased to 3,306. The number of active cases was 2,961 a day ago. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 274,165 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country so far. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 3,053 following the death of 13 new patients yesterday. Nepal is currently among the top 54 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 31.98 million confirmed cases, followed by India with over 13.68 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 137.24 million people across the world and claimed 2.95 million lives. And now the news from the economic front. The stock market index NIPSE has set a record by approaching 2,700 points on Monday. NIPSE has increased by 17.2 and reached 2,691.05. This is the highest score ever in its recorded history. The sensitive index, which measures Class A indicators in the market, has also risen by 3.7. Indices of trade, hotels and tourism, hydropower, finance, investment and other groups have declined, while NIPSE itself has maintained record highs. The indicators of all other groups have improved. A total of 13.82 million shares of 216 companies were traded 80,959 times in the market on Monday, resulting in a turnover of Rs 7.61 billion. And now the international news. Confusion in addressing COVID-19 means the pandemic is a long way from over, said WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. But it can be brought under control in months with proven public health measures, Reuters quoted the Director General as saying. According to the news agency, so far some 780 million vaccines have been administered globally. But the WHO insists measures including wearing masks and maintaining physical distancing must be applied to reverse the trajectory. WHO Director General said there are many reasons for optimism though. The decline in cases and deaths during the first 2 months of the year shows that this virus and its variants can be stopped, he added. According to him, transmission was being driven by confusion, complacency and inconsistency in public health measures. India has overtaken Brazil to become the nation with the second highest number of infections worldwide after the United States, despite having given about 105 million vaccine doses among a population of 1.4 billion. You're watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Sanju Samson struck the first century of the new Indian Premier League season, but it was not enough for Rajasthan Royals to beat Punjab Kings. According to BBC, Samson needed 5 from the final ball bowled by Arshaddeep Singh to complete the Royals' chase of 222 in Mumbai. But Samson was caught at deep extra cover to fall for 119 and give Punjab victory by 4 runs. The Kings were lifted to their 221 for 6 by 91 from KL Rahul, Deepak Huda's 64 and 40 by Chris Gale. The extraordinary game had echoes of when the Royals chased 224 to beat Punjab, then known as Kings 11, to set the record for the highest IPL pursuit in Sharjah last September. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. MPs draw attention of government regarding issues of public concern, blame the government for increase in prices of salt and other daily essentials. Maoist leader says party continues to support the government, claims that party is not responsible for every decision taken by Oli. Coronavirus cases start spiraling in Nepal, claims 13 lives across the country. WHO Director General skeptical about pandemic ending soon, says coronavirus a long way from over. And Punjab Kings win a thriller, beat Rajasthan by 4 runs. For today, you can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.